Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. And if you look around, you will see there is no snow. It's Lent, so obviously I've been thinking a lot about the subject of hunger. And I've read a lot of books about times of tumult in human history, people who have faced adversity, the likes of which I could never imagine. So first of all, let me punctuate that Christianity is no guarantee, no safe harbor against troubles in this world. All the first popes were martyred. 11 of the 12 first apostles were martyred. There are people right now far holier than you and I who will suffer far more than you and I ever will. So back to hunger. Reading those books, seeing those stories. And I just can't imagine being hungry enough to eat grass. Or sorry to say, for some people even maggots. Really? Worms? Like, what kind of hunger does it take to eat of that? It resonates with a statement my friend Walt said. He is a father of 8 children, he and his wife Liz. Walt said, you know, the reason why we are going after what we're going after is because we were hungry for it. He was aware that there was a more. He was aware that God desires a kind of atmosphere, frequency in our personal souls start there, that overflows into our marriages and then permeates our homes. What distinguishes those that leave the church by age 23, 80% leave the church by age 23, what distinguishes them from those who stay? And I would submit to you that those who stay and are faithful are so, not just because they go to Mass and receive the grace, yes, we need that, but because a relational encounter, an atmosphere is fostered in their homes. And most of us Catholics did not learn how to do that. We didn't grow up with those muscles, right, formed to lift those weights of gathering our families together to meaningfully talk and pray, to have an atmosphere of apology and forgiveness, to weave Christ into everything we do. And we got to make the time to do that, right? We ritualize everything else in our lives for success. Find me a business that's successful that doesn't have a kind of ritual. Find me an athlete who doesn't ritualize for success. Find me an academic. Well, if we know that this is the pattern of the world of success, what makes us think that we are going to be successful marriages and families, which is to say fully alive in Christ, if we don't recognize, if you will, the rituals, the sacred holy opportunities to be forged for Christ? And that's what we're all about. That's what our movement's about. That's why we do what we do with ilovemyfamily.us. It is a challenge to bring our families together minimally on a weekly basis to talk and pray based upon the Sunday readings, but it is transformative. And, you know, we're forming our future teenagers, adults, future marriages, future generations. If we get this right early on, as those who will tell you, whose children, they didn't get it until later in life, they said, where were you guys 40 years ago? And we want to give you that gift. It's not just something you do on your own. There are communities being wrapped around this to together journey in making our homes places of ever deepening encounter with Christ. So join us at ilovemyfamily.us, and what a blessing for us together to turn towards the Son.